I'm Adrija, and I don't have a slide, so you'll just have to look at me and listen to me. And I'll be quick, I won't take too much time. Just a little bit, I want to start with, so I work at Boom Live, which is a fact-checking organization, but I edit something called Decode, where we do investigative stories around technology and society. And the last 3 years, we have been flooded with the number of scams and how it has been evolving. I started with going to Mewat and meeting a couple of scammers who were scamming people on OLX. But that was 2 years ago, and then you know how it went, right? Over the last few years, we know now scammers are sitting out of Vietnam, Cambodia, and Lord knows where. So I just wanted to quickly talk about how social media, the platforms have become the perfect places for these scammers to exist. And I don't have too many solutions, but I'll come to that later. So, like, imagine you wake up in the morning and, you go to a neighborhood store, it's a fake store, somebody offers you a job, it's a fake job, pretty much everything is fake. And if you spend too much time on social media, you'll realize that a lot of those things are actually happening, and it's pretty common. So, platforms have evolved into a complete scammer's paradise, and the problem is the platforms, which is Meta, Telegram, YouTube, LinkedIn, all of it, are allowing it to happen despite reporting, despite multiple ways of reporting actually, what we do in journalism or when we report them also, they're not being taken down. So I'll give a couple of examples. So WhatsApp, we know that it was obviously the world's largest rumor mill. We know what happened in 2017 when fake message led to a lot of lynchings in the country. And so WhatsApp was one of the first platforms where you get all these KYC, update your KYC, work from home schemes, etc. Facebook, I want to talk about some of the things. Now, it's a classified section, right? Except that half the ads are fake. Last year, there was this whole thing called pregnancy job scam, it was called pregnancy, and it was called All India Pregnancy Jobs. And there were multiple Facebook pages where there were videos of women who offered to give money if you impregnate them. And we spoke to victims in Bihar, at least a dozen of them we spoke, but there could be hundreds because not everyone will report that they fell for something like this. And they lost their entire savings because they thought they were going to get money to impregnate a woman. And the problem was, the larger problem that I was talking about, the Facebook pages still exist. After being reported for 2 years, multiple publishers have reported this. It's still, cops have arrested a bunch of them, the pages still exist. Then, 2 years ago, there was someone called Leila Rao. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but there's this woman who was offering housewives to get a chance to become rich. And there were these videos from Sadhguru to Narayan Murthy who were promoting this Leila Rao scheme. Turns out Leila Rao was not real, and this Sadhguru, Narayan Murthy, all these videos were AI generated. They all existed on Facebook again. Again, for months it went on, despite being reported, the platforms continued promoting them. So again, on YouTube, if you talk quickly about YouTube, it's entertainment, great. If you dig a little deeper, you'll figure out that influencers who have millions of followers are collaborating with scammers to show a lot of betting apps promotion. It's just all out there, and they provide their platforms to offer scammers to sit and actually talk about it. We are working on the story right now, it's not yet published, but there will be something on that. But there's also Bobby Kataria. I don't know if you guys have heard of this guy, but he is a huge influencer with millions of followers who posted job opportunities for people through his Facebook page, Instagram pages, everywhere. And this is how he recruited scammers. So basically what happened was, you applied for the job thinking you're going to Dubai, but you were trafficked to Laos, and then they were forced to scam people. So we again spoke to some of the victims who turned into scammers, and they were forced to become scammers through these influencers. Bobby Kataria is in jail, but the pages that were, and the videos again still exist on Meta platforms, on Instagram, pretty much everywhere. The videos are there. So I just want to say that, this isn't just about financial scams, it's just not about money. There are also this bigger problem of turning people into scammers. I know we don't talk about it much because perhaps it's not affecting us too much, but at the larger scale, at the underlying cause is economic desperation, is unemployment. And I feel as technologists, as journalists, we need to think about that societal problems as well while we think of solutions. So I just want to say that, why is the burden always on us? When government campaigns come up, banks do things, they say stay vigilant, etc. But while these billion-dollar companies sit back and relax and they are not doing anything to change the whole situation. So I think we just need to think about how to demand accountability, and I hope you guys can also help me think of, we're doing a lot of videos, we're doing journalism, etc. But I think we can figure out a way how we can take these, social media, make these social media platforms accountable and make sure that these scams not just exist, but also don't continue to exist after we report them. So that's all from me. Thank you.